This right here is my YouTube plaque. This is something that is awarded to any YouTube creator who has surpassed 100,000 subscribers. And for me, this was a huge milestone and something that I have worked so many hours, countless nights, and it's something that I'm very proud to achieve and have in my hands. Now, receiving this plaque and having it hanging on my wall was not something that was an easy task, nor is it something that happened overnight. I can't count the number of hours spent in front of the camera, behind my computer, and making sure that every video was perfect for you guys to watch. Now, for a lot of you guys out there who are aspiring young creators, I know that starting a YouTube channel may seem like a daunting task. However, I'm here to share with you guys my tips and tricks on how exactly to start a YouTube channel in 2020, as well as how to maintain it, how to grow it, and a bunch of other things that you're going to need to know along the way. Now, there's going to be a ton of useful information. I'm going to go over not only just the technical aspects about which camera gear you need to use, how to edit your videos, but a bunch of other things that a lot of people don't talk about. So brand deals, sponsorships, dealing with hate. There's so many factors and variables that go into starting a YouTube channel. I just want to share my progress and growth with you guys that hopefully you're going to get something out of it. And by the end of the series, you're going to have a fully functional YouTube channel ready to go. So if you enjoyed the series, please make sure to drop a like down below, comment anything else you guys want to see, and let's just jump right into it. Now, before you even get started with a YouTube channel, before you even pick up a camera, before you even begin outlining your first video, there are going to be a few factors that are really going to determine why you start a channel, as well as what you want to gain out of starting this. Because like I said, it's not going to be an easy process, and it's not something you can half-ass. I think one of the biggest mistakes a lot of beginner creators make is having so much potential and getting ready for a few videos, but then not having the motivation or endurance to keep that energy going, to maintain your channel and make sure you have a laid out plan of how you expect your channel to grow, as well as what you're going to do to achieve those goals. First two things you're going to have to consider are your purpose and your story. Now, your purpose is going to be the reason and the motivation behind why you start this YouTube channel. There has to be some sort of driving factor that motivates you and keeps you inspired to pick up your camera, film videos, upload on a consistent basis. Because if you have no motivation, if you have no energy, if you have no desiring factor that's pushing you to make these videos, then eventually you're going to burn out. You're not even going to fulfill half the goals you want to achieve because you didn't have the right intentions when you started. So your purpose is going to be the most important thing when you start out a YouTube channel. You have to find something that you're passionate about, that you can talk about for endless hours. And at the end of the day, it's going to be something that's unique to you and not something that anyone else is really going to be able to dictate how you should run your channel or what you should make your videos about, because the YouTube channel is really focused around one person, and that is going to be you, the content creator. Being a content creator means you have so many different things that you have to keep track of, including but not limited to the types of videos you're going to make, as well as how you're going to expand, the other avenues you can pursue with your channel, and finally how to grow your brand. Now, one practical tip I can offer beginner creators is have one specific niche, field, or category that you have expertise in and that you have insightful knowledge about that you can share with other people. That's going to be the easiest way to get a footing in your platform and begin growing a brand, because people need to realize that you are an expert in the field that you're talking about, that you're not bullshitting, and that you actually have a passion for the things that you're talking about. Now, for me and my channel personally, I realized that there was a growing need for college students to begin documenting their life, as well as what it took to get into their respective universities. I realized there was a huge market for this, so in order to capitalize on that demand, I put most of my cards on the Ivy League name, as well as how to get into prestigious universities. As I began to gain a small following in this field and had specific and unique videos that made me stand out amongst my other fellow content creators. Now, for your channel, it's going to depend on what you're passionate about specifically. I don't recommend just following my blueprint, because once again, I found a unique market that I could capitalize on, build my brand, and from there, I could begin branching out. Now, the second part about starting a YouTube channel is going to be the story. As great as it is to have purpose and message and be an expert in these specific categories, none of that really matters unless you have a compelling story about who you are as a person. Because at the end of the day, people, viewers, subscribers are subscribing for you as a content creator, you as a person, you as a student, whoever you are, and the story that you're telling with the videos that you're making is really what's going to help drive your channel to grow. Now, after growing my brand and having a decent following, I decided to pivot my channel a little bit and branch out more into photography and film tutorials, fashion and lifestyle content, because these were also fields that I was passionate in and was something that I could create consistent content around. Now, finally, to wrap this first video up, here are a few other things that I've learned along the way. The first one is going to be don't focus so much on the metrics. It is going to be the hardest thing for you to grow your channel to your first 1,000 subscribers. If you think about it, getting 1,000 people to care about the things that you're talking about and invest in you as a person is not an easy feat. It's going to take tens, if not hundreds of videos for you to reach that first milestone. But personally for me, seeing that hard work pay off is what makes it all worth it. Seeing the hours that you put into editing these videos and seeing your subscriber count growing every day is a rush of dopamine. However, don't let that fuel your passion and motivation for making these videos. At the end of the day, the people that do care about your content are going to subscribe, but it is going to take time, so don't get bogged down so much in the metrics. If you keep engrossing yourself in those variables, you're losing the motivation for why you started that channel in the first place. Secondly, create consistently. This is a huge thing for content creators, is you have to put out consistent content in order for you to grow, in order for you to test what works, what doesn't, and finally offer your audience consistent content that they can come back to that won't disappoint. This means having a standard level of production quality that is consistent within all your videos. Don't half-ass anything. There are tons of videos that I wish I could go back and put a little bit more effort in, because who knows if that video could have gone viral. However, if you never hit that upload button, you're not going to gain criticisms, feedback that's going to help you reiterate, figure out what went right or wrong, and make better videos. Finally, do your research. One of the best tips that's going to help you stand out and help you grow your YouTube channel is going to be doing your research, figuring out the type of content that your audience is likely going to enjoy, what other creators in your specific field are doing, also what are the topics that are trending, what types of videos are doing the best at this moment. If you capitalize on those trends, you're going to be able to hit exponential growth that is going to accelerate your channel in 2020. Finally, ask for feedback. I think that getting feedback from your viewers, from other people who are close to you, is going to help you refine your channel so that you have consistency throughout the types of videos you're making, your design language. All of that are important factors to make sure that you have a cohesive brand and channel. Guys, this is just the surface of what it takes to start a YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm not even going to mention the gear or the other topics that are going to follow, because this is really the crux and the foundation that your channel has to be built on. Purpose and story are the two most crucial factors of any successful YouTube channel. For me personally, if I hadn't realized the reason that I'm creating these videos, then I would have no motivation. I would not even have this plaque in my hands. And if you do the hard work and preparation now of figuring out what exactly your plan is for the next few months, then you're going to be able to see all your hard work pay off. However, my final note is that it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen overnight. This process takes months, if not years, and checking your subscriber count every single day is not going to be beneficial for you mentally. It's not going to help with your motivation, so don't get bogged down by the numbers and really just create because you love it. Guys, just gonna wrap it up for this first video. If you enjoy it, make sure to drop a like down below. Let me know what else you guys want to see in this series. Regardless of what I just said, I am trying to hit new goals, hit new milestones this coming year, and all your support really means the world to me. That's gonna wrap it up for today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.